I don't think vulnerability comes naturally to us. I think it's something that we have to work on.
Vulnerability feels like when you say, I'm standing before you in all of my nakedness and asking, can you accept me? Can I belong? Do you love me? Can you love me?
When you expose those hard areas, that group can help come alongside you and help point you closer to God and back into your relationship with God.
Vulnerability helps us to get to that place where we can be loved genuinely.
Being able to be fully who I am and be welcoming to that, but also bringing that forth with other people.
In our culture today, it's much more acceptable to be the social media version of ourselves, and then that becomes binding and it stifles who we are, and it makes us feel like that is who we have to be.
When you bring that to me and I can honor that, and that's, that desire as sacred, and listen, then the way in which I respond will deepen our relationship, our understanding of one another, how to be together with one another, and we'll just grow in a different kind of depth of relationship.
I'm in a group that I truly feel safe within, and that I know that whatever I say is not going to be met with any judgment, or that person's going to turn around and gossip about what I've shared with them. I don't want to go in and I don't want to share everything that I'm struggling with and then have them only give me, the tip of their iceberg of their struggles.
For me, sharing my wins and losses with this group has been so freeing. They're the first people that I think of when something awesome happens. They're the first people I think of when I'm struggling through something. They've become like my sisters and my great aunts.
Like, I would say probably within the second meeting that I had with my specific small group of how perfect of a fit it was, and that it was definitely God designed.
One of my greatest desires is to find a place to belong. And even though we're all different, I feel like I belong and I don't have to be anybody but myself.
It draws you in closer to relationship with others, and there's something about drawing in close relationship with others that can actually draw us into relationship with Christ.
When life is going well, for me, for my family, for even within my group, to be able to extend that joy to other group members. And then it has been such a sweet place of healing in those areas where there have been loss and grief.
I've experienced God's love through vulnerability by allowing myself to be still and be quiet.
I had shared something extremely personal within my life, and even though it's a challenge, my group just came alongside of me and just helped me to see not just the positive things and the outcome, but they just sat with me in my grief and in my sorrow.
When you think about, can you love me the way I am? And someone says yes, it's such a great, great gift.
He loved him so hard that he loved all his whiskers off, and the pink lining to his ears turned gray, and his brown spots faded. He even began to lose his shape, and he scarcely looked like a rabbit anymore, except to the boy. To him, he was always beautiful, and that was all that the little rabbit cared about. He didn't mind how he looked to other people, because the nursery magic had made him real. And when you are real, shabbiness doesn't matter.